So, Sokoni, welcome to Shimika Conmigo.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
Okay. Please just speak up so the people who will listen to this can hear you.
Oh, I need to loud up my voice. Thank you so much for hosting me. It feels great to be here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sokoni, please tell people a little bit about yourself. For people who will be coming in to listen to this interview for the first time and they don't know who Sokoni is. Who is Sokoni?
Okay. Who is Sokoni? So my name is Henry Sokoni Simfukwe. That's the full name, but a lot of people just call me Sokoni. Apparently, Sokoni happens to be a family name. Everyone in my family is a Sokoni.
I love
it. Yeah. So I'm single, working from Lundazi for a church organization called Church of Central African Presbytery. I'm a project officer for Village Savings and Loans Association.
Okay, excellent. In the short bio that you sent me, apart from saying the things that you said you were a business owner. Is that the loan business or?
Well, yeah, I'm a business owner. I have a few businesses that I started and I run, and I am currently developing them more and more and trying to grow them, because the goal is to make them big businesses that can employ professionals and contribute to the economy.
Okay. Very good. So I want us to focus a little bit on your businesses. Okay. If you like, this is a good opportunity for you to advertise your services, talk about what you do. But let me ask you my first question. What is it that your three businesses do?
What does it come again?
What is it that your three businesses do?
Okay, so the first one sells groceries. That's basically a grocery shop where you get your daily needs, sugar, milk in the morning, and some juice like that. Yeah, that's the first one. The other one we've been trying to get into the financial industry. So it's a microfin. We give out loans, that is collateral-based loans. We also provide the financial planning, and we also plan to grow into an institution that can provide funding for businesses. That is business financing.
Okay.
Yeah. The third one is we buy crops. That is crop trading, buying crops somewhere when the season is ready, and then keeping them for a while and supplying to different markets.
Okay.
So those crops include soya beans, there's maize, groundnuts, and others, but these three are the main ones.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
So your businesses, how has coronavirus, how has the pandemic affected your businesses?
Corona has had both negative and positive impacts. So I'll start with the negatives first. Yeah, the negatives is that from groceries, sales have really reduced. Okay. And that is because more people are restricted with movements. They are not moving about. When people are moving, they grab one or two things, small things for 5 kwacha, 10 kwacha, and that brings income to the shop. So ever since people, the Ministry of Education Ministry of Health advised people to stay indoors and distance themselves from socializing, the sales have really reduced. Yeah, but that's not the only problem that Corona has brought. It also, the other impact is that because we are not making more sales, we feel like the impact of the cost of business has gone a little bit high, because we find that the cost of electricity has been hiked, and then you need to pay rentals whether you've sold or not. So because of all that, you find that it has become really, really difficult.
You said it wasn't all bad. Are there any advantages?
Yeah, a little bit with the microfinance. So it is called Imagine Finance, microfinance. Yeah, it's called Imagine Finance because in 2019 I spent the whole of that year selling in a shop, the same grocery shop that I'm talking about. So I was shopkeeping, and then I learned one big lesson in that year, which was that more people wanted money as a commodity more than anything that I stocked. So it triggered a thought in my mind to say, what if we had a business that was solely providing cash, money as a commodity, and then people are paying at an interest after some time. Mm-hmm. So we didn't have enough capital then, but I thought about it, I shaped it, and I started working towards finding money to start with. And so it took a whole year until last year in August, that's when we started.
Okay.
Yeah. So the positive effect of COVID is that with more people staying home, more people are having issues with the access to money. Mm-hmm. So you see, that means more business for us.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. So we received a lot of. Right now, we have more people wanting money than the money that we have to give.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a positive thing. I think Corona has contributed to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Very good. Can I ask you, how many employees do you have in total for your 3 businesses? Can you tell us? How many people work for you?
So I have 7 altogether.
7?
Yes.
How many of those are women? How many of those 7 are women?
2.
2. Okay. All right.
We have 2 ladies.
Okay. I hope in the future you make it 50-50. So, you said that COVID has impacted your business. Your grocery business has gone down. Do you still run the grocery business, or you've had to close it?
No, we haven't closed it. We're still running. We're still running, but with a little bit of challenges.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The biggest challenge is that we are not making more sales because with groceries you depend on volume of sales. There isn't a lot of monies. You find that for example, in a plastic of jiggies, there's only 2 kwacha.
Yeah.
So for you to make a 10 kwacha out of jiggies, profit of 10 kwacha, you need to sell 5.
Yes.
And then imagine kids are not running around to buy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we have low turnout, and then the cost of electricity has almost doubled. We used to spend like 500 back in the day.
Yeah.
But now we spend over 1,200.
Whoa.
So that kind of gives us a hard time to move, but we haven't stopped, like closed. We're still operating.
Okay. So do you think small businesses like yours are getting enough support from government? Have they promised to give you some sort of, if someone is hiking electricity, who is supporting small businesses so they can cover these expenses of rent, of increased electricity, or etc. And salaries? You still have to pay the same salaries while making losses. So is there any way that you can apply for support from government or any organizations on the ground to help you and your business?
Maybe there is, maybe not. What I should say is that I've not come across one, and trust me, I've been on a lookout, because when you're in business like this and when you're just beginning, the biggest challenge is that you have no access to capital. Mm-hmm. And so you get to open your eyes to any opportunity that might come across. Yeah. But so far, I've not seen any single opportunity that might come to help. I've spoken to government agencies like the Lusaka City Council, because those guys come to inspect and collect the levies.
Yes.
Speak to them like, look at the cost, look at this and this, and sometimes those guys don't have mercy when they come. I've crashed with them a few times where they come and find me selling stocking, say, mosi, in a grocery shop. They come and want to confiscate mosi as well as penalize me. I'm like, look, I'm a graduate from university. I don't have a job. I'm only trying to make ends meet.
Yes.
The license for liquor is costing 3,000. If I had the money, don't you think I would have
paid?
I would have paid and got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I have a bar. I'm running a bar, a nightclub. It's a place where one can come and grab a bottle as they are on the move.
Yeah.
But they won't listen to all that. And to answer your question, I've not come across any opportunity or any help. And the cost of doing business in Zambia right now is very high, and it's not helpful to us that are starting up and have very low capital.
Okay. So following on that question, if you could ask for 3 things, what do you need as a recent graduate who's running their own business? In order for you, what 3 things do you need in order for your business to move from where it is to the next level? What 3 things should be given to you to help you?
The first thing is I would just ask for an enabling environment. An enabling environment in a sense that we would like to have an environment where the cost of opening a business is low, is cheap, and is accessible to people like us that are fresh from school, that need to start up. Yeah. Then the other thing is, if there's any sort of empowerment that is coming our way, let it not be politicized, because nowadays we don't separate politics from business and other things. I've seen other people go on to access funds and get a lot of good things only because they are affiliated to a certain political entity, and then people with real talent and ability and heart and passion for business, people that in the next few years have a chance at creating real value and contributing to the economy, they get sidelined. So I would love us to separate the two and give people chances on merit. That's the second thing that I would want.
Yeah.
The third one is some sort of leniency or subsidy,
Yeah.
Because if for example, if you ask me, the microfilm that I'm talking about, I've not registered it with the Bank of Zambia because I've not yet reached a threshold of that amount of money which I need to have for me to qualify. But I've started anyway with very low capital. So if there would be some sort of help just to boost you get into the bracket of being recognized and registered, then you'll be good. Because like right now we give only very small amounts of money in loans. You would ask 10,000, we wouldn't give you because maybe we don't have or this and that and that. But if we had been affiliated or tagged to say these are up and coming, then we would even have access to funding and partnerships and other sorts of help, which would boost you to grow.
Okay. So thank you so much for being very honest and telling me, and sharing with me and my listeners about the challenges that you're facing running your business. Congratulations on, getting out of university, starting on your own, a grocery store, a small microfin business. I just like to ask you to keep going and not give up. So I would like you to use this moment to tell people where they can find you and your business on social media so they can come and look for your services. Advertise yourself.
Oh, thank you. I think I was waiting for this opportunity, this moment. Yeah. So on Facebook we have two pages. The first one is called the Sokoni Food Supply. Yeah. So you can just check on Facebook Sokoni Food Supply. You find the page. You like it. You follow it. It has all the instructions and all the directions and every of our services.
Okay.
Yeah. Apart from that, there's another personal page that I have on Facebook. It's simply called Sokoni.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a personal blog. Yeah, you can also like it. I like to share my thoughts and my experiences there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of interesting things there. You can get into reading my mind and knowing what I stand for and what I feel and what I think. Good. Just from there, because I post in personal experiences. Yeah.
Okay.
Then on Twitter, the handle is Sokoni HS. Yes, you go to Twitter, you find us Sokoni HS, and on Instagram it's also Sokoni HS.
Okay.
Yeah. So these three businesses that I talked of, they are advertised and open to people through these channels that I've mentioned.
Good.
Yeah,
excellent.
You can easily find information about our microfilm on any of those platforms. You can easily find our directions to our shop, which is based in Kalingalinga, right there on the pages.
Okay. All right. Brilliant. I want to thank you so much for making the time, for being honest, for sharing your experiences. And I hope as you grow, you keep us updated and you come back and give us more interviews. Thanks for being part of 1000 Awesome Zambians.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate the opportunity.
You're welcome. Please take care of yourself. Mask up and hand sanitize. Yes, definitely.
Exactly. You take care. It's been nice talking to you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Welcome. Thank you.